So there's been something I've been wanting to get off my chest, okay, for a while now. And I'm recording this on the 29th, last day of Black History Month, and I feel like that's just appropriate for me to bring this out, get this off my chest, finally. And that is the religion of white liberalism. White liberalism. It is a religion. They've got all their authors they like to read, and comedians and speakers they like to listen to, and the music, and their shows they like to watch. It's a religion. Now, I'm not here to hate. A lot of friends who are white and liberal. Right? I'm not here to hate. I'm here to help. Because I don't know if some of these white liberals know that they're not always in line with the minorities that they believe that they're fighting for. I'm just being straight up with you. All right. Again, not here to hate, here to help. Now, I think that some of y'all might become a little bit sanctimonious because you don't realize it's your religion. Like, I'm a Christian, so if I'm talking to somebody about something that's not really Christian related, or it could be Christian related, but if I'm talking to people who aren't Christians, I will bring up, hey, I'm a Christian. In some way I'll word that. Right, I'm a Christian, and so I believe this, or the Bible says this. But then what I'm doing, though, I'm separating the fact that I believe this, but I know that y'all might not believe what I believe. Right, I'm respecting the fact that people believe other different things because it's a belief. But if you don't know that it's simply a belief that you have, then you could become a bit sanctimonious. Now, there are sanctimonious Christians out there as well. That's a whole other story, whole other post. Right? So what do? How can I help? I think I need to point out some more things. Maybe that will help, right? Dave Chappelle. White liberals have been trying to cancel Dave Chappelle for years now, years. And it hasn't worked. It's never going to work. Do you know why? Because black people aren't cool with that. We are not down with canceling Dave Chappelle. That's our guy, all right? So you see how, you think maybe we're aligned, but we're not. Right, Michael Jackson. I can remember when that documentary came out years ago about Michael Jackson, and there were some white liberals out there who wanted everybody to boycott Michael Jackson's music. Right, I have a couple of friends of mine. Every time Michael Jackson would come on the radio or someone would be playing Michael Jackson, be like, "Turn that off! Didn't you see the documentary?" Right, and it didn't really take with the black community. Why? Because we're not going to. Now, this has nothing to do with whether we believe Michael Jackson did anything or not. But his music, man. His music. We are not turning our backs on Michael Jackson's music. No, never. It took us a while to really kind of turn away from R. Kelly. All right? We all knew what R. Kelly was doing. It took us a while to turn away from it. Even then, if R. Kelly got out of prison today, and first thing he did says, hey, I'm going back on tour, I'm not sure that the black community would say no to that. I don't know. Got some doubts, And then there's hip hop. White liberals do not know what to do with hip hop. Y'all don't know. Because all your beliefs just don't really mesh with hip hop at all. So, but to your credit, you typically stay away from that lane. Okay? I'll give you some props for that one. And lastly, the movie Get Out. Get Out came out, 2016, 2017, something like that. So you all have had plenty of time to watch it, study it. And there's still plenty of white liberals out there who don't know that the racism that is going on in that movie is racism from liberals. They're talking about y'all. The movie's about y'all. And a lot of white liberals don't understand that. They don't get that. But again, look, I'm not here to hate. I'm here to help. And I think just the best way to help y'all is to make you realize that it's a religion. Because there's a word for what some of y'all come across as. It's I had it. Anyway, it's a religion. All right, it's your belief, and it's not that you're wrong on all these issues necessarily. All right, Diddy, another example. I feel like the black community pretty much is focused on his sexuality, these stories of his sexuality that have been going on for a long time. Right? We're fixated on that. Not so much the people who may or may not have been assaulted. And I feel like that's along the veins of white liberalism. Like, individually, I'm with you on that one, all right? But that's not really what black people are focused on. We're focused on the sexuality part. You know, it is what it is. It's not that you're wrong necessarily, white liberals. It's not that you're wrong necessarily. We might not be with you on everything. That's all I'm trying to say. It's your belief, all right? A lot of y'all I've seen have gone off into atheism. You are kind of inching your way to atheism, and that's not who you are, right? You got to be who you are. You do believe in a God. You believe in a God, and it's the God of white liberalism, okay? I don't know what the face of white liberalism would be. Like if someone were to paint a picture of your God that you believe in, it probably wouldn't be a man, right? It would be a woman. It would probably be a woman of color, but a safe woman of color. Who's that? I'm trying to think of that woman who thought it'd be a good idea to do that cartoon of Scooby-Doo without Scooby-Doo in it. Who was that woman? Mindy something or other. Mindy something or other would be perfect as the face of white liberalism, I think. So I thought of the word. It's asshole. And I think if y'all can just understand that it's your belief and other people have their beliefs, right? You'd be a little bit more gracious, less sanctimonious, and less of an asshole. See, I am here to help. You're welcome.